time? What about all the dreams that you said was yours and mine?
Michael Jackson was one of the most important and enduring entertainers of our time. It's hard to believe he died almost 4 years ago, and questions around his death still linger. Today, the jury selection begins for a trial that will certainly be of interest to many. Eli Glasner is here with more. Wow, this is unbelievable in terms of what's at stake here.
And what they're asking me, you're talking about before the break, they are asking for in damages $40 billion. That represents Michael Jackson's earnings for the rest of his life. They're basically saying if he hadn't died, that's what he could have made. So this is being led by Michael Jackson's mother, Katherine Jackson, arguing that the concert promoter, there you see her, AEG, is liable for his death in 2009. So suing for $40 billion. AEG were the major concert promoter that was behind that string of concerts that was planned for 2009 in the summer. Now, the big challenge here, and there you see members of the AEG team heading into court this morning, but the big challenge is going to be connecting that death under the watch of the doctor to the promoter's AEG. Now, all of Hollywood are watching this. Take a listen to this analysis of that challenge by Hollywood Reporter's executive editor.
That's what's difficult. You have Katherine Jackson saying that AEG was negligent when it hired this doctor to deal with Michael Jackson in connection with the tour. So that's a pretty big jump that you have to make.
So how do we make that jump? So we're going to be revisiting basically the conduct of Dr. Conrad Murray. Now, this is the doctor that used a surgical anesthetic to try and treat Michael Jackson. See him there, his insomnia. Now, he's in jail right now. There he is in the middle of your screen under involuntary manslaughter, but he could be coming back to speak. He says he's going to take the fifth, but there might be some ways of getting him to talk. The big question is, who was that man, Dr. Conrad Murray, actually working for at the time of Michael Jackson's death? Now, AEG's lawyers say that Jackson basically hired him before this, and he was working for Jackson, was paid for Jackson when this happened. Jackson family have some emails that say different, but it was all about getting Jackson ready. There you see him rehearsing at the Staples Center, getting ready for what was supposed to be 50 concerts in London, England, at the O2 Arena.
So what can we expect during this trial?
An absolute media circus. A number of outlets have already applied for permission to have cameras in the courtroom. We're going to be seeing more insights into actually what happened, more about Michael Jackson's behavior, his emotional and mental state, some personal conversations he had between his doctor, and also we'll be seeing perhaps some witnesses. Very interesting to see the witness list suggested for this case. The Jackson family are calling on, there you see Quincy Jones, a fabled producer of some of Michael Jackson's greatest albums. He could be testifying in court. Also, we have Spike Lee directed a number of Michael Jackson's music videos. And most interestingly, we also are seeing Prince's name, the Prince of Pop. Now, he was basically a rival of Michael Jackson, so I don't think he'd have any insight into Michael Jackson's personal state, but he did also work for AEG. And there's been some reports that he had kind of an acrimonious relationship with them, so he might be able to testify about the pressures the promoter would put him under. So a lot to watch in this case that's starting today.
Wow, it'll be interesting. Eli, thanks.
My pleasure.